Well, good morning and welcome to today's Facecast. And today we have a reading from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And this reading, of course, 1 Corinthians is that letter that St. Paul wrote to the church in Corinth, explaining to them all sorts of different things about the Christian life and living life to the full. And in one part, he talks about what love is. There's a whole long passage about what love is. This is just a short part of it. This is just chapter 13, verses 7 and the beginning of verse 8. And it says this: love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Now, that's quite a demanding list. Just that little bit is quite a demanding list about what love is and what love does. It always protects. If you think about it, if you are going to protect someone, then you have a feeling towards them, and that feeling is an expression of love, that protective brotherly love. It always trusts. We get trust often from our parents and grandparents and from our wider family. We trust them because they have first loved us. They've expressed that love to us in our lives growing up, and so we trust them. Love always hopes. When there is hope for the future, when you think things can be better, things will improve, I'm looking forward to the future. It's going to be a good life. That's a life of love, of trusting, of hoping, of looking forward. Always perseveres. Yeah, love keeps on keeping on. You don't give up on somebody or something. You keep on with trusting them, persevering with them, loving them. Love never fails. That's kind of the big one for me, isn't it? Love never fails. The love of God doesn't let us down. The love we have in Jesus, from Jesus and for Jesus, is something that perseveres and doesn't come to an end. It doesn't fail us. We shouldn't fail each other. We should always continue to love one another. Because if we express these attitudes and these attributes in our lives, always protecting, trusting, hoping, persevering, and never failing, if we continue to do those things, then we'll be the people that God needs us to be in order to be his church. More than that, we'll be the people our society needs in order for us to hold it together, to be the glue that makes it work. So it's very important that we live the way of love. It's very important that we live the Christian life, because that helps our society to be the good society that it is. And isn't it wonderful to see all the good attributes of people coming out during this time of crisis? People delivering food to each other, people applauding the NHS itself and the people within it doing the work that they're doing, other organisations coming together. In our town, there are at least half a dozen different organisations who are now working together like never before in order to support one another in an effort and an act of love. Be loving to your world today. Be loving to your neighbours. Be especially loving to those who are in need. Love never fails. It always protects, trusts, hopes, perseveres. Be loving to someone today. See you soon.